You had to move to Ohio because your mom had issues.
Yeah, my mom caught up. My mom had to go take a little vacation. I don't like to talk about that too much out of respect to my mom, but my mom took a quick vacation, and
this ain't about views and likes, man. This is about bars.
Woo! Y'all gonna make me lose my mind.
Yo, Perfect. Who that African rapper sounding nice on my bit?
It's your boy DKA. Hey, I'm rocking with you. And I know you're watching us, so you're rocking with us too, man. Come on, man. Hey, yo, stop playing. OMG, what we got here today, man? My main man, Nova Soprano. You know what I'm saying? The nigga that run the streets, man. From I-95 all the way from New York, all the way to Maryland, New Jersey, Connecticut. You know what I'm saying? PA, stand up. My man Nova Soprano's out here, man. Hey, yo, we finna chop it up. We try to get to know each other, man. And you know what? We about to have a good conversation here, man. Nova, what's good?
top to top, baby. Playboy was Gucci, man.
Not much, man. You know how it is, yo. It's 2020, baby, so there's no better way to start. How's your 2020 going so far?
I mean, yo, Corona slowed things down, but you know, if you a hustler, nothing slowed down the ground. So I can't complain. Interstate, yo, the logo, the runners is moving. You know what I mean? We got. I'm just blessed, yo. You know what I mean? That's all I can say. I'm blessed. And I'm thankful for life.
No doubt, man. So how's Corona treating you, man? Like, what were you expecting before when it started, and now that it's here, like, how's it going for you?
I mean, before Corona started, man, we was just gearing up to go on a run. 848 was done in the bag. We had the release date for my birthday, March 22nd. We had scheduled like over 50 of the top internet bloggers, press people, magazine writers to be in the studio to listen. And then 7 days before Corona started wrecking shit like an earthquake. You feel me?
I'm telling you.
Then like we had to push the album back from March to May 1st because we had to adapt and shit to get like everything went digital. So we was already on that. So basically, it was basically like a quick strategy session, get an album a month to breathe, promote it right, and then boom, we just ran. We just basically switching it down. You know how the hustle go, man. You feel me?
Yeah.
But like Corona was like trying for me because I lost a lot of like loved ones. You feel me? I lost a lot of my people, my uncles, my friends. My friends lost their moms and people. So like we lost a lot of people in this shit. And this shit ain't no joke.
Hey,
so
yo,
please,
man,
I beg y'all.
I'm telling you.
Make sure you put a mask on.
Yeah, Corona's more gangster. Corona's more gangster than Crips and Bloods out here, man. I'm telling you, dog.
Man, Corona more gangster than the U.S. government.
I'm telling you, G. Like, yo, the amount of people dying off of this shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait for this shit to be over. I can't.
Yo, as soon as this shit over, the first place I'm out of the country. I'm going to Africa to go just sit for a month.
Yeah? Africa?
I'm going to Africa for a whole month.
Where?
I'm not even going to Sierra Leone. I'm going to go to an African country and just sit there for a month and enjoy my life.
Damn, yo.
I'm thankful I could travel again.
Yo, talking about Sierra Leone, man. Tell us about, tell us a bit more about your background. You know what I mean, in terms of how you got into music and all that.
I mean, I got into music through poetry.
Okay.
I used to write poems and stuff, and like my partners found out I was good at it. So like I used to slang my poetry to my partners when they wanted a girl they really liked. Yo, they tell me about the girl, slide me $50. I write a poem for them. They get the bruh. So like one day we had a half a day. Shout out my big brother, Sergeant Glenn Thomas. You feel me? And it was just so crazy that we was at G's house. Everybody was there. Everybody was freestyling. G was like, yo, yeah, freestyle. And I kicked the 15-minute freestyle. Everybody started going crazy. Like, oh, shit, he can rap.
You hit 15 minutes freestyle, no break in between?
Yeah, this like 1998, like 98 when rap was rap. Hov was out here killing the streets with Volume 2. DMX had It's Dark and Hell is Hot. Like Big Pun, Capital Pun. Like that. Like this was Still Sharp and Still era where you couldn't manufacture. You had to be right.
Exactly, man.
So like, but I ain't take it serious. Then I moved to Delaware with my mom. Then I moved to Ohio. And then my cousin, shout out my brother Al Leon. We had a group called Nebula Records. Then we switched to No Case. We had No Case Entertainment together, and he gave me the name Nova Soprano. He was rapping. He was doing a freestyle, and was like, I played with like Nova played with more keys than a soprano, and I was like, who's Nova Soprano? He was like, you nigga. I said, because my name was Supernova. He was like,
oh,
Nova Soprano. You know Tony Soprano.
Yeah.
Tony Soprano, the fictional character Sopranos from Jersey.
Yeah, exactly.
So Sopranos really represent Jersey and that gangster, that mafia, and then Nova short for Supernova, explosion of a star. So my name really means explosion of a star from Jersey that's gangster.
That's dope, man. That's dope. That is dope. That's a good name. That's a good. Yo, you know what? The easiest name to have is when somebody give you that fucking name that you already like. Yo, like, damn, yo, I didn't even have to thought about that shit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
the name stuck, and the name means something to me. Like Nova Soprano, my rap name, but then you got Young Bago, you got Fulani Blue Eyes. You got
we gonna talk about Fulani Blue Eyes, man. Are you?
Oh, we gonna talk about it.
Yeah. Are you? Because you know it's one of your record. Are you Fulani?
Yes, I am. Full-blooded Fulani. Young Bago is my mom's family's. My grandfather, rest in peace to late Paramount Chief Amami Kosidura.
Okay.
Of Saporco Limba Chief. And that's the title. And Bago means chief. See, everybody want to be a king. See me, I'm a young chief.
Oh.
Then Fulani Blue Eyes actually was given to me by one of my political friends.
Uh-huh.
He was like, yo, you the only dude I know that played golf with the governor of New Jersey, no Cory Booker, no Congressman Payne, all these top dudes that we see on C-SPAN and CNN. But then you could take it to the hood, throw a hoodie on with some jeans over some white Nike Airs and some Jordans and with a wave cap and be chilling with the trappers and be calling shots like a Don. So you like Frank Sinatra. You the African Frank Sinatra. Fulani Blue Eyes.
Hey, yo, man. Shout out to you, man. I think it was not a record. Fulani Blue Eyes is the one that you said like you on a first name basis with politicians. Is that a track?
What'd you say?
Did I lose you up? I can't see.
Nah, Fulani Blue.
No, I'm saying like on that record, it was one of your record. I'm not sure if it was Fulani Blue Eye, but on that record, you were talking about you on the first name basis with politicians in New Jersey.
Oh, that's Fulani Blue Eyes.
Yeah.
I said handshake, quick exchanges with politicians on first name basis. Off my word, I could get you a 9 to 5. Off my word, I could get you about 5 to 9.
Yeah.
Just make sure my money do come on time. These gorillas around me will break his spine.
Hold on. Now, shout out to everybody that don't live in America or don't live in the East Coast and don't know about I-95, man. Hey yo, so tell people about interstate. What interstate represent and an interstate runner, and then also you just said a line right there. I can get you a 9 to 5 on an I-95, and I know that's a double entendre right there.
No, I said off my word, I could get you a 9 to 5. Off my word, I could get you about 5 to 9. Meaning like I'm so connected that I can make a call and get you your dream job.
There you go.
Or I can make a phone call and get you 5 to 9 of them things.
Alright, y'all heard that. And then Interstate I-95, talk about that too, man.
Alright, I-95 is like, I think number 10 on my album.
Uh-huh.
And it's just basically, like a lot of these rappers walk in the booth and bullshit to you. They be lying to you about what they do. Me, when I step in the booth, I recollect what I've done. And I-95, if you know I-95, like, that's the hustler's route. I-95 take you from top of Maine all the way to the Florida Keys.
Word.
And with I-95, that connects you to I-80, 295, 495, I-10, I-75, I-20. And if you know I-10, I-20, I-95, them is the routes that the hustlers run in. I ran those routes every time. So, and Interstate Runner is my nickname. That's the name of the label, Interstate Runner Records. But it was my nickname in the streets because I used to run every interstate from here all the way to Cali to go get that bag.
Okay. So around what age did you step in the street?
I stepped in the street 17 going on 18. So
and I read that your pops passed away. May so rest in peace. We're like 8 or 7 years old.
Yeah. My pops passed away when I was 8. I turned 8 in March, and my pops passed away May 5th.
May 5th.
That's why That's why I hate Cinco de Mayo.
Ah. Yeah, that's
While
good.
everybody's out partying Cinco de Mayo, I'm by myself, reflect and think about if I've done everything I can to make my pops proud.
Got it. And then at the age of 17, something else significant happened to you as well, right? Your mom.
Nah, that was what are you talking about? When I had to move to Ohio or when I lost my sight?
When you had to move to Ohio because of your mom had issues?
Yeah, my mom caught up. My mom had to go take a little vacation. I don't like to talk about that too much out of respect to my mom, but my mom took a quick vacation and I had to go live with my uncle. So like life changed. I went from being a kid that was spoiled, being the only boy and the baby of my family. I have two older sisters, and I'm the baby of my family.
Mm-hmm.
So being the only boy and baby, you know, mothers tend to, especially African mothers, they protect their sons.
Definitely.
And you go from that to a whole new environment. It's a change of scenery.
Facts. So
I moved.
Go on. Keep going.
Moved with my uncle when I was 17, but you know something. You're basically like, yo, fuck the world. The world don't love me, so I'm gonna fuck this bit.
Hey, Nova, can you hear me?
I went from a and hear you clearly. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you were kind of like breaking out.
Oh, my fault. I think it's because of the rain and I'm in the car. I'm gonna switch into the car when we take a break. I'm gonna switch when we take a break.
Okay.
But like, I feel like when I started, my uncle tried to guide me, but I was so gone that I didn't care no more.
Okay. At the age of 17?
At the age of 18, I was 17, 18 going on 18 when
okay.
I jumped in the streets.
Got it. Okay, so you know at that time too, you know that if you would have been caught, that is like not even a juvenile anymore.
The type of shit we was running with, especially now that's talking about 17, 18, like getting into my 20s. Man, all I can say is as a Muslim, alhamdulillah, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, because
God is great.
some of my friends,
oh man, yo, this lie, yo.
15, 30-year stretches, you feel me?
How long?
Some of my friends, you heard me?
No, I didn't hear you. You were breaking out.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Clear now.
I said some of my friends, they caught 15-year bigs, 30-year bigs.
Damn, yo.
My partners is doing life. My other three, and I'm thankful. They got caught up in the biggest drug bust in New Jersey and Pennsylvania's history.
Who? One of your people?
One of my big homie, my OG, he home now, but he got caught up, and the whole fam got caught up in there. I'm one of two people that, by the grace of Allah, didn't get caught up in it.
Wow.
But they caught him with wild bricks. Two of my partners doing 10, they'll be home next year. They did 11 year stretches.
Damn, yo.
My big homie, the connect snitched on him. So, like, I'm thankful and I'm lucky because I could have been doing 15, 30 to life.
Facts.
Because I know the movers and shakers in every city.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm thankful, but, like, me getting out of that, I got caught up in a couple of months. This was August 2000. This was like May of 2010. When I got caught up 2011.
Yeah.
Then a couple months later, I got attacked.
Right.
So you see when God.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about.
You see when
that.
God. We're gonna talk about. I'm saying. You see when God protect you and give you a path, but you say, all right, yeah, God, thank you for the path, but I'm going to still continue on my path, that destruction.
Word up.
You don't want to listen?
Yeah.
Let me tighten your ass up real quick.
That's crazy,
and
man.
It's at that time, you got to make a decision, or you going to continue to a casket. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. It's like you're doing this.
Oh, no, it's because I think I'm outside. If you want to take a break, let me get on the crib and switch to my laptop. That'd be cool.
Yeah, we can do that too.
All right, give me 5 minutes. Let me run in the house, and then I'm going to hit you right back.
All right, no doubt. So, you're 17. You're moving with your uncle in Ohio. So, let's recap, man. Your pops passed away at the age of 7, 8. Your mom's took a vacation. at the age of 17, 18. You know what I mean? So you had no choice but to move in with your uncle in Ohio. How long you stay with your uncle for?
I was with my uncle for like a good about 5 years.
About 5 years? Oh wow.
Yeah,
So,
but then like, you know, when you get arrogant, you think you know things, you move out.
Yeah.
So I was living with my uncle for 3, but I was living in the streets for like about a year or 2
oh.
before I came back to Jersey.
All right. So then your mom came back from vacation, and you had to move back to Jersey.
It wasn't that. I just came home because at the time, you know what I mean, it was during the first Bush 2. Bush 40. So like the streets was getting wild, and like I just needed time out. But like when I came home, I was so street indoctrinated that that's the only thing I knew. So like there's times you find me, I'm in Harlem, Washington Heights, I'm in Queens, I'm in Brooklyn, I'm in DC, Northeast, I'm in Richmond, I'm in Alexandria, I'm in Woodbridge, I'm in Baltimore, I'm in Landover, I'm in Laurel, I'm in Bowie, I'm in Waldorf, I'm in St. Petersburg, I'm in Cambridge, I'm in North Carolina, Durham, Raleigh, I'm in Henderson, I'm in Charlotte, I'm in Columbia, South Carolina, I'm in Atlanta, I'm in Decatur, I'm in all the zone 1 through 6, Decatur,
Georgia. Let's get it. So
like I'm in Tuscaloosa, Alabama,
what the fuck you doing
I'm in
down
Jackson.
There? What the fuck you doing down there?
I'm in Louisiana, I'm in New Orleans, of course.
Let's talk about Tuscaloosa real quick. What the fuck you doing down there, bro?
Yo, I'm an interstate. You see what the shirt say?
Interstate, baby.
Interstate runner. So wherever the bag is at, I'm gonna go there. You feel me? Like
I got you.
I used to be all over the like. My partners, we was so heavy that niggas used to wake up like, yo, what we doing today? Yo, let's fly down to Miami for the weekend. I bet. Let me go bust this play. Y'all niggas, I'll probably be down tomorrow because I gotta go bust something down real quick. Niggas will fly to Miami, from Miami, drive up to Atlanta, go like Miami, Rolex King of Diamonds. Before the niggas do a Rolex was King of Diamonds, Atlanta, come on, man, 24 grand.
Damn.
Ollie's, Strokers, Velvet Room. Like, hey, I tell these niggas, man, like, I done balled out. Only thing I'm left to do is make a couple million and put my niggas good millionaires, yo, for real.
Hey, yo.
But it ain't really balled out.
But check it though, yo. So I'm guessing, so like basically you learned the street codes out in Ohio. Like you were on the north side or east side, Ohio.
Man, I was on the north side, man.
North side.
Cleveland Ave. What you know about Columbus, man? I was in Columbus.
Hey, I figure you were gonna be in Columbus, man. North side. I was actually just in Columbus this past weekend, actually.
Shout out 161 Dublin, Granville. Shout out T Block, shout out T with the whole T Wood. Shout out to Terrace, shout out to Short North, shout out East Haven. You feel me? Shout out Northland High School, shout out Westerville North High School, Westerville Central. You feel me? Shout out my Buckeyes, the whole horseshoe, you feel me? High Street.
Let's go,
High Street Fifth, you feel me? Yo, you feel me? Like shout out the West Side, like real place. Shout out Zanesville.
So
you feel me?
The reason why I ask all these questions, right? Because I'm trying to like tie it into like music of some sort. So what were you prioritizing at this point right here? Because it looks like you.
Man, I was knee deep in the streets, man. Fuck rap. Rap don't pay bills, man. Looking at these, like fuck this rap shit, nigga. Don't pay my bills. I'm trying to be flying. I'm trying to be fly in the club, chilling, doing what I do. You know what I mean? Popping. Fucking, hitting a variety of a plethora. Let me put it like hitting a plethora of beauties and divas, having your choice. So in the street, you're so enticed. Like I tell people all the time, like from my street days, like me and my old heads, we be sitting around the Jack and Jokes, like man, the streets. You're worse than you're worse than the people you're supplying.
Facts.
The game is the fiends are addicted to the product, right? The dealer is addicted to the money and the allure and the life.
Yeah.
That's it, drug.
And the gangster shit.
Yeah, some lettuce, some people they weed they vice, popping pills, sipping lean. Some like me, our vice was like, yo, we really bout this. But there's a dark side to that.
Keep going.
Either a 12 by 6 or
6 foot under.
a 12 by 6, 23 and 1. Mandela football numbers, Mandela years, or there's the other option, like a 6 by 6 after being judged by 12, or horizontal closed blocks last ride carried by 6.
Facts, man.
So like that's what go back to what I say. I ain't supposed to be here, man.
But you understood all that risk, didn't you?
I mean, I believe in the old school mafioso. Like some of these dudes, they street gangsters. Everybody say they a thug. Me, I'm an organized. I used to say I was an organized criminal because I live by the rules of the La Cosa Nostra. You get caught, you do your time. You stand down. You stand tall. You do your time. You're a man's man. You don't break the rule. You don't break them bend for nobody. You knew the game you played. You knew some things were just business. Some things were handled business. And sometimes friendships are lost within business because people don't know how to differentiate the two from friendships to business. You're going to lose friends because of the game.
Yeah.
On top of that, you sacrifice a lot to where if you got a good woman, you know that your life is going to drag her in. You don't want to drag her in. So you sacrifice that good woman to let her go home. And she might end up happy with somebody else, knowing it could have been you, but you was too busy stuck in this play. So like, it come with the risk. You don't like a lot of dudes nowadays like Ratatouille, Rainbow Ratatouille hair. They get in the game, the flash and glitz and the gangster shit, but they can't handle when that dark cloud and them thunderbolts start crackling and it start raining on their ass and they ain't got no umbrella to cover the rain.
Word up, yo. So I mean, you've been out in the street. You've lived that street lifestyle. I mean, some of them I could say that it was almost like you know how. I don't want to say you didn't have a choice, but it's kind of like you were lost. You're trying to find yourself in this world, right? So
I won't even deny it. I had a choice.
Okay.
I just chose to be a hard-headed kid that thought he knew everything. Like in life, when you young and your elders are trying to tell you, yo, go to school, get an education. You African, so I know you understand where I come from.
Oh, definitely.
As Africans, we always hear it's 3 words. Education is power.
Education is key.
Hey, bro, there's 3 words. It's not, this.
I know.
The most powerful in African house are 3 words. Education is power. Education is key.
Yeah.
Education equals success.
Yeah.
And then the long one, without education, you're nothing in this world.
Yep. And one thing that my uncle told me was, and every now and then it will ring in my head. He goes, "There's more sleep after death." And basically, what he was trying to tell me was all the shit that I was doing when I was coming up. I mean, I'm from Newark too, so you know about Newark, man.
Come on, man, South Ward. You know what I mean? Newark is.
So he was like, "Man, all this shit that you're doing now, once you're done with school and then you stay right, you can do all that shit, man." For me, my advice was woman. You know what I'm saying? I just love women. You feel me?
My vice, I ain't gonna lie, my vice was I love the street. I love the game.
Yeah.
Like I love the game. Like I love the game to a point that I lost somebody dearly because I love the game.
Wow. Like somebody like a woman or like a friend?
I lost somebody I love, and I even rapped about him on 848. It's one of your favorite songs.
Yeah, it is my favorite song on that track. I'll tell you that much, man. I rock that shit. We talk about that song, man. Because, I want to hear about a double entendre right there, too. You know what I mean? Shout out to 848 Jersey area code. What's good?
Like, 848 too, but it's just one of your favorite tracks, Do For Love.
Do For Love, yeah?
Oh, that's lost somebody because of my neck. Like, don't get me wrong, we both had our faults, but like as a man, I played a heavy part that pushed her.
Hold on. That Do For Love is by that chick, 5'8" girl.
Yeah. It's like I seen an angel walk out of heaven through my peripheral vision.
Yeah.
Get you a measurements 5'8", brown knots, caramel skin with a Colgate smile driving brother whack.
Yeah, when you saw her, you weren't trying to hit her, you were trying to wet her? Okay, I hear you. I hear you, my G.
Listen, with that one, when I saw her, it was just like, we didn't like each other when we first met each other. We were both assholes.
Yeah?
She was looking bummy too the first day I met her. I met her through her friend. Her roommate was my friend.
Uh-huh.
I met her during a dorm meeting at Seton Hall, and she had on a hoodie and pajama pants and her house shoes, and her hair was a mess. And she walked past, and she was rude to me, and I'm like, "Who are you?" I was like, "Oh, who are you?" And she's like, "Who are you?" I was like, "Oh, what's your nationality?" She's like, "I'm Puerto Rican." I was like, "Oh, I ain't messing with you." You feel me?
Boricuas. Hey, yo, them Boricuas, man, especially when they get a little like tone, like black tone in that motherfucker, man, with a little ass. Come on, man. Stop playing.
Oh, she was Puerto Rican.
Yeah, she didn't have a little melanin, like, you know, Puerto Rican, but like some of them, like,
when you see her, you be like, damn, long hair, beautiful brown eyes, like.
All right, hold on. Puerto Rican or Dominican chick? Which one you want?
Man, listen, I don't discriminate, but you know what I mean. If I don't answer, I know if my ex see this, it'll be, you better say Puerto Rican. So I gotta watch how I answer, but like, no, I mean, I don't discriminate, man. I feel like my dating life has been the United Nations.
Word, I fuck with you, my nigga. I fuck with you on that one, man.
I messed with a girl from Saudi Arabia. I messed with a Kuwaiti. I messed with a girl from Dubai.
They fuck.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna really get it.
Hey, yo, because, man.
Listen, I'm gonna leave you with this answer. Middle Eastern girls ain't all they perceive to be. They like church girls. That's all I would say.
Alright, yeah, I bet, man. I'm gonna use my imagination on that one, man. So
they like church girls. So if you ever dated a church girl whose daddy was a pastor,
they're like rebellious. Those girls are the freakiest girls, man. I'm telling you.
I wouldn't say with the Muslim girls, they're not rebellious, but they're very adventurous.
Okay. Okay.
Didn't answer your question. I just said.
Yeah. I'm gonna just leave it like that.
But at the end of the day, man, Africa for Africa. This is the mentality I want every African artist to go by. By Africa, for Africa.
Y'all heard it right here. Man. Y'all need to shut the fuck up and listen to bars.